Salute to the wars, man. I want to say, guard your life. There's people out here think everything a game. Like they taking it as it's Monopoly. We'll go around and play this game. Once we get around by go again, we're gonna collect that, and then we're gonna slide back through the board again. That ain't how it work though. Let them peoples go where they going. They gonna meet with their father. I'm trying to meet with my father. And I'm saying that because robbery, murder, prostitution, extortion, brazen crimes. Like, I don't even gotta speak on no specific event. You can name states like number one, like Haiti, Sudan, Ethiopia, where the pirates at. Like, they been on this. So a while ago when some Tom Hanks movie, he was like held hostage in this little sub or something, and I do remember when people came in and saved him. He was like a captain or something, and they end up sniping him and catching him. You can catch it. It's a cool movie. It's cool. I seen it so many years ago, but I do remember them peoples that they was trying to portray in the movie, and those people were like African descent, like they was Haitian or something. Like they was from somewhere where their hair was like super curly and they looked like Ethiopian people. But Africa is Africa and pirates is pirates. That been going down, but just starting to pick up. And you see with the kids, I'm talking about, they real brazen. They grabbing kids in public. Guard your life. You know what I'm saying? I remember I said, you trying to meet your father, they trying to meet their father. Move how you gotta move. Stay in the commandments, but also remember, guard your life. Don't play with them peoples. In the Bible, you kidnap somebody, oh, we gonna go get some capable people and we gonna Tom Hanks you. We gonna save them. That's our peoples. And that's how it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be living for your people. Like, I can't always get the precepts I want because sometimes I gotta give it how my sheep hear. And my sheep meaning my people, God's people. No, I ain't where I want to be with it, but I do know I'm moving in the right direction. Once you get kids, you know the direction you gotta move in. God everything. Don't take nothing for slight. People not playing. And you can't either. We can't afford that at all. Can't afford them losses. Can't afford the pain. It's enough for females to setting up. They setting up. It's setting up people. It is doing all kinds of things, like the trickiness at an all-time high. I ain't even speak on prostitution. Drug game is at an all-time high. Fentanyl, people overdosing like it's back when the crack epidemic happened. It seems like we like restarted that. But the fentanyl, we got kicked out of Afghanistan, but not before we had endless fentanyl opium back over here. Where in the world this stuff coming from? Yeah, people don't talk about in the movies like The Godfather and movies where they talk about this drug game. Like, don't sell that in our communities. They don't speak on that. You got black people living like kingpins and living like that's the thing to do, man. I be seeing people doped up. I be like, yo, just think of your kids out there. You ever seen a sign that say, drive like your kids live on the street? We need to live like our kids be in the street. Because they do. They see what's going on. And I had a support meeting today about that. Like, what your kids see, they pick it up. I mean, I picked up a lot of things from where I shouldn't have picked up. But I learned how to survive. But, you know, once you amend that, then you gotta start mending your ways. Like, cause sometimes you do gotta do something. Like, I've had to take before. Once I learned how to get it the proper way, and not to sound raw, so I'm saying, like, I've had to literally, like, I tried to take some chicken from a store because I had no money. And the father he made sure that I ain't never have to make no kind of move like that no more. Like, no simple things. You know, most people, you know, you wards of the state. Get with people that's like you. Don't follow people that want to be in that game that's only for gain. You know, you gotta suffer. Long suffering is where it's at, because it builds strength and patience. Builds the virtues that make a man. You ain't gonna be a man unless you learn how to deal with that heart, and that heart gonna throw you. You gonna be throwed off, and you wanna roll up. You wanna get high. You wanna do this, do that. Sometimes you gotta feel it though, and just talk to the Father like, yo, Father, please, in Jesus' name, help me. Jesus, let your spirit ride in me. Let my heart not run me, but let your spirit. Greater is he that is in me than he that is in the world. And that salute to the Straightway, man. The Straightway Ministries, man, they really changed my life. I ain't where I want to be, but push me where I need to be. Like, just them words, they got that spirit. Man, push yourself where you need to go. God, Flintstone your way sometimes. Like, everybody can't Tesla their way. Everybody can't fentanyl their way. Everybody can't roll up endless weed to get there. Like, that's never gonna lead you to where you need to be. Like, get that spirit up in you, man. Let him ride up in you. When Pastor Shane say, let another spirit guide you, and that's his spirit. Let Jesus' spirit guide you. That's what he came for. He came so that once his work was done here, once he was glorified, the Father let him get his spirit back to us, so he'll always be with us. He wouldn't leave us lonely. Nah, because I know it feels lonely. I've been there. How else could I tell you this? Most people thinking that you come in with judgment because you come in with power. That don't mean that you judging because you come with power and telling people the truth. They don't want to hear the truth. It's narrow the way you gotta go, and nobody want to hear that. If everybody doing it this way, why do we want to hear that way? Like, stay strong. Pray. And when I'm talking to you, I'm talking to myself. Getting there. Headed there. Sometimes in the Bible they always talk about how sometimes you don't have to say nothing. Sometimes you just gotta be quiet, man. And let your body and your heart and everything speak. Let the Spirit speak to God in Jesus' name. You ain't going nowhere without in Jesus' name. Don't forget that. on Saturday is the Sabbath. Don't curse yourself. Don't take no life. You live by the sword, you die by the sword. Not to say let somebody just whack you, but if you gotta protect yourself, yeah. But I'm saying, like, if you imagine that you gonna catch all these bodies and not go to hell, I don't know. You gotta deal with that on your own. Cause I know what the word says. Say you live by that, you dying by that. And I say living by that, by the sword, you die by the sword. We live off a different sword. Our sword is the word. But don't forget, the Father is coming to bring a sword. And most people talking about he gonna bring the word. He did bring the word because he was the word and he is the word. In the beginning, he was the word and is the read. Most can't take it because that word, like Zorro, it's gonna cut. But when it reprove you, like when you get rebuked, and it don't hurt the people that love truth. It hurt the ones who know in their soul they making moves that they like, I'm not going with the word. But you know, you in your soul, you making the right moves. Keep making the right moves, because I go through myself and I need that strength. But I also know somebody else need, they probably on another block where they haven't got their Tetris game up where I'm at yet. You got something that's way further ahead that helped me get here. So don't ever become a stumbling block. You know what I'm saying? It's Tetris. Don't become that block that's gonna mess up the game. It's gonna mess up their building. Don't mess up nobody building. If you're on a job, you're in a construction site, don't do something that's gonna mess up the building. You don't want to get fired. It's the same way in this other lane. You don't want to get fired or go in the lane or in that pit where you're gonna be in fire. You trying to get to where the Father is, and you want to strive. Keep going that way. Ain't nobody say it was gonna be easy. Every day it get harder, but it also get easier, and that's hard to understand. It's no understanding in this. It's just patience and suffering. But it's also good things. But you're gonna have to find it for yourself. Nobody can find the good for you. Peace is where you're gonna find that peace. Peace, it'll just come upon you. And that's something we can understand. I can't explain it, but it comes. Sometimes I be feeling like, dang man, what they hit me with that ray gun? Like what was that video game? You know, Call of Duty even had a ray gun. It's like that, man. But it feel like sometimes we be getting hit with them powerful rays. You like, dang, they must got a ray gun right outside my house. Probably do. But greater is he that is in me, and the person that's greater in you than he that is in the world. And don't ever forget that, man. Salute to the wards, man. Salute the straightway, man. Y'all catching souls, man. Man, salute to the wards, man. Stay strong in them group homes, them foster homes, man. Like I said, that's where I'm from. Man, salute, man. Stay strong.